Hey everyone. So today I had a dream. Um, it was about a week ago. It woke me up and I made a video on another topic. So I'm gonna explain the dream to you. So the dream I had was we were in a trailer, like an RV, but they were parked in stalls because there was this big overhang made out of wood, and there was this next unit next to us, and it looked like they were having a party, but they were just all guys, right? So I felt something that was real uneasy for me, and so my girl and somebody else was with us. We were going into the living area, the living space area, living room, and I started telling her I didn't have a good feeling to put the blinds down. I, I felt that we were going to be harmed. And when we went out when I went out with them the second time, there was a man in the middle of that crowd of men, and they were drinking. But the other one had he had on. I felt he was a biker because he had his colors on. So it was some writing on the back of his leather vest, but I didn't see what it was. So, and I see the man go like this. He wants the windows rolled down, and I can hear them. Not the windows, but the his blinds. And so my daughter goes. I told her just put the blinds down. I was really getting stressed out. Yelling at her. Put him down. She goes, I got something for them. And she pulls that down. Goes into another room, and there was she pulled something back, and there was chicken coop wire in the wall. It was half chicken coop wire, and then it was drywall. It just seemed weird, and I said to her, "Was should that be like that? That needs to be fixed." And then we start to go into the other room, and literally the floor is moving up from underneath. Like it feels like my bed is literally being moved. It's being moved and moved and moved. And I open my eyes, and I see in the corner of the top of the ceiling a blue eye, and it had angel wings around it. Not wings, but feathers. And I woke right up. I didn't know what the dream meant. So then, I looked at the meanings. It just didn't feel right. So the first thing when I talked to my daughter about it, she said, "You saw somebody else." Oh wait, I forgot about that. So when I opened my eyes and I saw that angel's eye, the man said to me, "You took my last angel." So when I went to look it up, I did all that, and I was talking to my daughter, and she said to me, "You saw someone else's guardian angel," but it still didn't feel right. Like it felt like something wasn't right. So I saw a title on something, and I realized what it was. So I believe it was some form of witchcraft, and that angel was my angel. It took my mind from the what was trying to move my bed to the eye to wake me up. I've had dreams in the past where I've been attacked, and I will literally raise my hand in the middle of my sleep, and I will say, "I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ," and the angel of the Lord will wipe away whatever was being shown to me, and show me this kind of scenery, mountains and meadows and stuff. It's really fascinating. Um, I've been experiencing some very strange activity. Um, I had a ghost in the house, but it didn't show itself at all. So it came from a long time ago. Because, you know, he would come through the door, literally, like, because I leave my doors cracked, and the door would move. It would just open and then close. And then one morning I thought I heard my grandson, and there was a dog collar shake, and I thought, well, I'll just leave the door open a little bit so when my child comes in, my grandbaby, he can just walk in. The door was pushed open, but there was nobody there. And I went to check on the dogs and on my grandson, and everybody was sound asleep. And my dogs don't wear collars with their tags on them, I realized. So, and then all that activity finally stopped. It stopped about a week. It stopped after I saw that eye. It completely stopped. There was a lot of weird activity going on in here. And then I have had no bad dreams, no, nothing. But I wanted to interpret that dream because that had nothing to do with me, and it tried to haunt me too. I kept hearing in my mind, "You took my last angel." I don't have anything to do with any of that. That's not me. Only God has those authorities, not me. I don't have any. There's nothing I can do about it. I would never anyway. It was scary, and so I wanted to talk about that. And what I really like is that there are interpretations and they're usually correct all the time, but this one, there's no one that can answer that. Only God. And I waited for the answer. I prayed on it, and I asked for interpreting because I'm not kidding. I do believe that my bed was moving, but my daughter said that's what happens in dreams. Like, it can feel physical, but it's not. But I don't believe that. I believe my bed was moving, and I had a tent around my bed for almost a year. And then I realized one day, I just said, you know what? I don't live by fear. And I removed it, and all that activity stopped. It was the fear that was keeping me bound to that activity. Strange, but I guess that's how you release those kind of things. Because I felt like by having my tent, I had everything fully in there with me. They couldn't enter, and they didn't, but they came underneath. So, have your faith. The faith is what keeps you safe. Alright, I'll leave you at that in peace. Bye for now.